Hello, everybody. Hi, Brona, Lissy, Joshua, Ben, Riley, and Harper. Good morning, Kaya, Ruben, Graham, Elena, Oscar, and Ruben Murphy. And hello, Abby, Barack, Isabella, Aoife, Chris, and Faye. So, today is our story time. I have been looking so forward to it to see all you guys again and to see what you're getting up to. So, when it is story time, it is quiet time. And that means we have to do good looking. So everybody looking at me, watching the story to see what the pictures are all about. Because sometimes it's really hard to listen, but when you look at the pictures, you're able to piece all the story together. So have a look at our pictures. So good looking. Then we have good listening with our ears. So if I am talking, you are listening, not talking. And good sitting. So everybody sit on their bottoms or on a chair with their hands on their knees to show me that you're doing good sitting. Now, our story today is called Dr. Duck, and I find it quite a funny story. I think you'll enjoy this one. It is by a man called Steve Smallman and a woman called Hannah George. So let's see what Dr. Duck gets up to. Our topic is all about people who help us. Let's see what Dr. Duck does to help us. Hope you can see all right. Porcupine was pearly. Her nose was wet and dribbly. Her head felt full of cotton wool. Her legs were weak and wibbly. Her nose began to tickle, and she gave a mighty sneeze, and with a whoosh, her spines shot off and rattled through the trees. There you go. The zookeeper came rushing in and said, "What rotten luck! But don't you worry, Porcupine, I'll call for Dr. Duck." The doctors gave her cactus juice to help grow back her spines, and then two special purple pills for pearly porcupines. Giraffe called out, "I'm pearly too," from standing in the breeze. "It's made my neck go stiff while I've been nibbling the trees." "I've got a temperature," hissed the snake. "I'm hot as hot can be. Oh, doctor, is there something in your big black bag for me?" Oh. The doctor put a ladder up beside the tall giraffe, then wrapped the toasty snake around her neck just like a scarf. "Your neck will soon be fine," he said. "Now go back to your trees, and Snake will feel much better as he cools down in the breeze." It's a cool picture, isn't it? Big tall giraffe. Hyena whined, "Please help me too, I'm feeling really glum." So Dr. Duck tried giving him a tickle on the tum. He whispered in his ear a joke so silly and so daft, Hyena started sniggling, then laughed and laughed and laughed. Gorilla shouted, "I've got wind, I need some help as well. I'm titting like a trumpet and I just can't stand the smell." "Hoo-wee," gasped Dr. Duck. "I think this calls for something drastic. These pants will hold the pong in with their extra strong elastic." "Doctor," said the keeper, "you're a genius, it's true. Porcupine is feeling so much better thanks to you. Giraffe's neck isn't stiff and Snake is feeling nice and cool. Hyena can't stop laughing like a wriggly giggly fool." "That's great," said Dr. Duck. "Well, I'll be going then. Goodbye." "No, wait," cried Mr. Keeper. "Look, what's that up in the sky? Is it a bird? Is it a plane?" "No, no," Hyena grinned. "I think it's poor Gorilla with his knickers full of wind." "Oh no," said Dr. Duck. "The breeze is blowing him away. Quick, Porcupine, I need you. Only you can save the day." He fetched his feather duster and he gave her nose a tickle. She sneezed, "Achoo!" and with a whoosh off flew her final prickle. Gorilla's pants were punctured with a rude and funny sound, and trailing clouds of stinky gas he floated to the ground. "Thank you, Dr. Duck," said Mr. Keeper. "You're so clever." And everyone agreed he was the greatest doctor ever. I've got a tickle in my trunk. I think I'm going to sneeze. Achoo! There we go. That's the end of that story. So now, if you remember rightly, we are going to have our question time. So, first question, let's say if you were listening, what did Dr. Duck do for the giraffe? What did Dr. Duck do for the giraffe? See if I can find it. I found it. He was feeling a wee bit cold, so what did he do? He wrapped the snake around Giraffe's neck to keep him nice and warm. That's right. Well done. Now, what was wrong with the elephant? The elephant was right at the end of our story. We've only just heard about him. But what was wrong with the elephant? Do you remember? He had a tickle in his trunk, which meant he needed to achoo! Sneeze. Remember, boys and girls, we sneeze into our elbows, don't we? We don't ever sneeze without putting our elbows over our noses, because then we'll go achoo into our hands. It's all gross. Now, our last question is there ever a time when you haven't been well? There's probably been lots of times that you haven't been well. You've been sick, or you've had a cold, or something like that. My question is, what happened to make you feel better? How did you get better? That's right. Mummy looks after us, or Daddy looks after us, or we take medicine, or we have to go to bed. Sometimes it's so bad we have to go to sleep. But boys and girls, sometimes people end up in hospital. What happens in the hospital? Who looks after you? That's right, the doctors and the nurses look after us, and they do such hard work. They're so good. You know what, boys and girls? I've been in hospital before, and it was scary. But you know what? I got lots better because the doctors gave me what's called an injection. And injections are good things. They're a wee bit sore in your arm. It's like a wee nip. But after that, it makes your whole body better. And they're amazing. And doctors always look after us, give us lovely food and lovely juice and maybe sometimes even ice cream. Oh, they're so good. You know what, boys and girls? I hope you don't end up in hospital ever. But if you do, know that the doctors and the nurses are going to look after you. And they'll do a very, very, very good job. But I hope you have a lovely day the rest of the day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!